Oh.
Or I thought it was like for the one thing. I didn't know. That's what. Remember you was telling me it was like the one you were
Oh
like an
yeah, the
ambassador
fragrance.
or something like that for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know. I mean, it's up to you. Or we could just hop right in. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's
Hey.
going on, man? Jackson here of Not Jax Productions, man. Jackson 1616. Shout out to y'all. I can't really say this is one mic stand, but I am representing Not Jax Productions. Got the homie Freck here, my co-host, you know what I'm saying, for the last few random pies that we've done. And we're actually giving the platform to Miss V here. I don't know if you want me to say your real name or your Instagram name.
You call me Victoria.
Over
it's fine.
okay, Victoria here. So
Respectfully.
yeah, why don't you intro us in? So intro us into what it is that you'd like for us to talk about today.
Yeah. So I am Victoria. Victoria Styles is my IG. But my biggest thing right now is just talking about what's happening in life and how we can connect that to relationships as well as to self-branding. So I'm really big about just connecting the dots from every aspect of life, from music to food, fashion, all those things. Those are like my favorite topics. And then love just happens to always creep up in there. So yeah, somehow love is just a part of everything that we do, you know. So
Love.
even though I'm very single, but it's, you know, I still love to talk about it.
Love schmo.
All right.
Wait, what's the deal with love?
Piggybacking off of him because he over there like love. I guess
You know, we just all have our bumps and bruises. So I have a love-hate relationship.
we're not bleeding
with
tonight,
love.
Jackson.
But I'm
We're not bleeding.
I'm bandaged up. I'm
Bandaged?
bandaged
What's the
up.
word?
I'm bandaged up.
Bandaged
You know, got my gauze.
Thanks.
Gauze.
You know,
Thanks.
got
Sounds like
my.
you're still bleeding.
You still using gauze?
It's a. Clean it up.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
You need some tears? I'm sorry, some tissue?
Some tears. I got plenty of tears. No, I'm good. No, I'm talking trash, man. So what you got on the docket for us? You sent me like a
Whole list.
yeah, you sent me like 3 messages worth of
I know.
of topics. Do you have any favorites?
So I literally was talking to one of my homegirls today about relationships and things like that. And I think it's if you're in the space of escalating your career and you're elevating and it's a new identity for you, I think it's important to talk about what dating looks like in that aspect, because you have your original form and then you have that self that is starting to elevate. You're starting to be in more rooms, you're more social, you're putting your brand out there. So what does dating look like for you, right? So
Are you talking to us or are you talking to yourself?
it's a mixture of both.
Or is it just as a being,
As
you transition from one piece of life to the next,
Yeah.
as you elevate in your life, how does love look different from level 1 to level 2?
I don't really
That's a
think.
great way to say it.
Yeah.
Well, see, I already kind of disagree with that premise because I don't really think love has to do with any of those outside factors that's with career or with money or with you in a different room. Because you could be in all of those things leveling up, but if you've met somebody and you vibe with them, you like them, you grow with them, and then you love them, to me it doesn't correlate.
Let me ask a question. Your question, for clarity, right? Is your question around what does love look like, or what does the perception of your love look like, and how does that change? The reason I'm asking that question is because at one point I'll speak for women because, well,
Yeah.
right. I think at one point in our lives, women, we've dated, I think, across the spectrum, right? So when I'm thinking of this question, the first thing that popped into my mind was men with tattoos on their faces. In my younger self, fix your face, first of all. Fix your face.
I'm trying to understand where you go with this.
Okay.
That's why I didn't say anything.
In my younger life, when I was a lot more immature, a lot less mature in my career, and a lot less mature in myself, my being, a lot less confident, I could go for that. And I could take that person everywhere, right? Being in the HR space, being a leader in the HR space, I can't necessarily take that person everywhere, right? And while it could be that one thing, a face tattoo, that actually says quite a bit about a person, right? It says multiple things to me anyway, right? One of them is that I don't actually care what anybody says about me. I'm going to show up this way, and this is how I want to show up. And I think that's great in some spaces, right? But can that person show up in multiple spaces and on multiple stages, right? Can that person be put in front of people? Because in my career where I am now, perfect example, I was just told that I'll be going to our organization's golf tournament. I've never gone to a golf tournament a day of my life. But here I am at this organization, and we're a nonprofit organization. And we have a golf tournament. And my boss says, I think it'll be great for you to go. And I'm like, sure, why not? But could I take that person with me? And it's, because I think some people might take this as like, you know, like that's judgy or whatever, but it's like, this is my career and this is where I am at this level during my career for myself. It's also how I carry myself, right? And so it's like, when you said that, that's where my mind went. I don't know if that's what you were thinking about, but that's where my mind went. Jackson is smiling because he always has something to say.
Because this is like I know this is hypothetical, right?
Okay.
But if you already dating somebody with a face tattoo, you're gonna tell them that you can't come to this, or you're still gonna feel like you can't bring them to this, or are you saying that because you're in this new high level affluent position that now you just can't entertain anyone new with face tattoos? Because that I understand.
Sure.
But if we've been rocking for 3-4 years and you've been climbing the corporate ladder, and I've been joining you in every single thing that you've been doing in your corporate life, but now I can't go to a golf tournament.
Sure.
I think that's a little crazy.
I mean, I can respond if.
Well, can we add some concealer? Maybe just cover it up a little bit.
Because it is about presentation,
Okay.
right?
That's acceptable. If I had a face tattoo, because I have tattoos, right?
Sure.
Not on my face.
Sure.
But
Respectfully.
I could understand that.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. And the gotcha is, so do I. I have 13 tattoos as a woman in corporate America. And so, I
Put your hand down.
I actually, because until I remember we were being clean, my response was,
I need so much restraint this evening at least on our part. That's hilarious.
But I said that because all of my tattoos, my placement, I've always kept in mind, can I hide these when I need to?
Right.
My tattoos on my wrist, my tattoo artist, my one restriction to them was make sure it's above my bin lines, because my sweaters, my long sleeve shirts, they come below my bin lines, right? And so like that was a parameter. I want to go back to what you said though, because I think I have a better example that maybe it may level this out a little bit. I live Southside Atlanta, and I moved down there in 2019. Now, in 2019, where I was in life, it was great. My life overall has changed. I've evolved. I've elevated the way I think, the way I present myself, the way I show up for myself, the way I'm living my life, my career. Everything about me has elevated drastically since 2019. I've outgrown that area completely. So maybe a better example based on what you said is that, right? Like at one point in my life where I lived was fine. Where I am now in my life, I've outgrown the area. The same thing can work for your partner. You can outgrow your partner, especially if that person's not growing and evolving and changing with you as you're changing. And it's not to say it's a bad thing, but you can outgrow people. What?
I said the fingers tapping.
Did you understand what I said?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But I think this is where it gets murky, because that's such a projection, and you hear that so many times, like, because I'm growing and I'm elevating, the person with me has to do the same thing, without the thought of maybe they've already grown to a place that they want to be.
And that's okay. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. What I'm saying is, if that's their top and I'm not done, we're not moving at the same pace.
Career wise,
Correct.
Also in other ways. Like
Correct.
I'm thinking about emotionally, spiritually. Like, are you are we able to have deeper conversations?
Right.
Because for me, I'm a deep thinker.
Right.
I think past like most of what some people think about.
Right.
And I don't want to be looked at as like weird. Like, why are you talking about space?
Right.
Like, because it's interesting.
Right.
It's so much that we don't know.
Right.
And there's some people I literally can't have that conversation with just in general. And I know that I would not be able to be married or dating that person because it's going to be a very limited conversation. And I don't want to date someone that's a limited conversation when I'm supposed to be able to be open with you and we're growing. If we
Right.
can't have growth conversations
Right.
around any topic,
Right.
we can't, and it's not just physical. Like, you could look like whatever, but if I can't go past a certain level with you, it's
Right.
just kind of disinteresting to me.
I agree,
So that's kind of where I'm at.
but you wouldn't be. That's not a person that you would be in love with, where you would have several years in the game with, and now you're elevating at other aspects of your life. Like, to me, it sounds like, and I could be wrong, but the way that y'all laid it out was like, we equally yoked on all these other things, but now I'm taking off in my career. And now that you're taking off in your career, you're telling me that now you're having high level alien conversations with somebody. Like, no, y'all was probably already having those, which is why y'all are in love. Because remember, the original question was connected to love.
And it
not
was.
meeting new people. Not
Sure, not your career.
Not going out and dating and
Right.
going to mixers
Right.
and trying to see who
Right.
I'm yoked with now. But like, if you already locked in with some, that's what that's the perspective I'm coming from. If you already locked in with somebody, work is just work.
Work is just work. However, and I'm not gonna get personal because I'm about to drive down your lane.
Okay.
Your aisle.
Okay.
I've known you since 2019, maybe.
Something, around it. Pandemic, something like that. Right?
As your career has blossomed, you have blossomed, and I've watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, shut up. So, as your career has changed and evolved and you've grown in the space, you're so curious in the space that you're in. The way that you think and process about other things has stemmed off of your work and how you've had to focus and develop yourself in your work. The reason I say that is because, sure, while you may have been in love with somebody, you weren't. Let's set the record straight. Not since 2019. Anyway,
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
well.
We're the same boat. I haven't
Wait.
felt like
She
I'm-
said
First of
you're
all-
not alone.
First of all, this is such a pet peeve of mine. Just because she say something,
Oh,
it don't mean it's true.
I gotta respond.
You got to fact check with me. I'm sitting right here. All right,
It's-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Don't let us-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
it's true.
I'm talking.
It's true. But the person you were dating in 2019, hypothetically, right? As you evolve through your career, which then helped your mindset evolve, if they had not evolved with you, where you were in 2019, the love wouldn't have been enough to sustain that, because love is never enough. Love is cute. Love is great. Love is actually incredible. It feels good. It looks good, all of that. But love in itself is not enough. And so, because Jackson, I've watched you grow and evolve, and you've broken pieces of you and been able to piece them back together the way you've wanted them to be pieced together. I've watched that. But that means that your career did actually impact you as a person. So we can't then say it's just your career. Your career has impacted you. I've watched it. You're living a whole different life. You're thinking differently than you thought in 2019. So let's break that thought process down and potentially rework it, because you're a testament to the exact, you're a contradiction to exactly what you just said.
That's hard to. Those are valid points, but it's hard to rebut just because it is it's a hypothetical imaginary person.
It's a hypothetical.
Like if it was a real person, because I'm just saying, like from my, and maybe this is different because I'm a man and you're a woman, and maybe we just look at like
Sure.
the duty of love differently. But I don't like. I think men in general, but me specifically, like once I love something or someone, I think the duty is to try to figure out how to make it work through anything, through any kind of adversity or change or growth or whatever it may be, because it's like that's just what you're supposed to do. It's not. It should. I don't think it should ever be as easy as, well, I'm growing and I'm looking over here and they're in the same spot, so this ain't for me no more because it don't serve.
We never said that though. We never said this would be easy. We never said that you would try to fight through it. We said that it changes.
But
Changing it doesn't mean to stop.
But what I'm saying is the way that y'all speaking about it is like y'all implying that like once it gets to that point, you just gotta cut ties and separate yourself and move on to new people and new networks and new, you know what I'm saying, a new dating tier on like type of thing.
Not necessarily. I think it also just comes down to like, I think a lot of things are a conversation away. I think some people throw the relationship away in total because they're like, oh, I realized we're not on the same page anymore. And I just don't feel like this is working. Some things are literally just a conversation, and it's a daily conversation. If you are keeping up with that person's growth and your self's growth, like how do you stay connected with that person daily and not just letting weeks and months go by without catching up and being intentional? I think that's a big part of why relationships don't work. And I can speak that for myself too. It's just like, we just kind of don't talk about the things that are beyond the surface, the things that really matter, and not checking in even with yourself. You start to drift. It's just gonna happen. That's a part of it. But yeah,
I feel that.
yeah.
I have a perfect example of exactly what you just spoke about. Issa and Lawrence from Insecure. I know. It's a hypothetical. I know. It's a made up thing. I know. But their relationship.
Are you an Insecure viewer?
I love you, Issa Rae, if you ever see this, but I ain't never seen Insecure before.
So you can't even relate.
I
and this is such a good correlation.
But I've seen a lot of clips.
Okay, so quick premise. They were trucking along. They were trucking along, you know, in love. They were happy, right? And then Issa realized she wanted more. She wanted more. Lawrence was stuck. He was stuck in invention mode because whoop whoop. Yeah. So
See?
whoop whoop was something that he was trying to like build.
It was an app.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
But he was stuck trying to build. Issa is like, we need to move forward. Like, okay, you're trying to build this. He had fallen into a super deep depression. Like, it was tough. It was a tough situation. But she then began to carry them. He was on unemployment, and then he went to like, he was trying to go find jobs through like the unemployment situation in space. But like, at one point in time, he was too good for said jobs, which then left her in a space where she's still taking care of things. And so while she's trying to up in life, he's stuck. Now, that led to her not being faithful in the relationship. That wasn't great, right? Fine.
That wasn't great.
It wasn't good at all. Issa, that was bad. You did not have to do Lawrence like that, girl.
I'll just skate over the
Hey, Daniel.
Terrible.
egregiousness.
Sorry.
It was trash. But the correlation I'm trying to make is that was them. They were in love and they were so happy until they weren't, until one person wanted more. One person was still good, trucking along, trying to make it at this one level, while the other person is like, I need more. This is no longer enough for me.
And to me, that's the bull. That's the bogusness right there. Why would I commit to somebody who could just wake up and be like, you know what, this ain't for me no more. I'm out.
That's not how that went.
But I'm just saying. But the way that you just summed it up, because if we talking about because that is a TV show, and I could say it's pretty close to real life, at least from the woman's perspective, because obviously it's from her perspective. But it's like, and that's why I say like the way that men and women kind of look at love, I think is just different, because even relationships that I've been in, like I've been wanting to. You can feel when y'all not on the right page or on the same page.
Sure.
But that don't mean that you just
Up and walk away.
Yeah. Like you try to fight through that. You don't just, and all I'm saying is like from a woman's perspective, it looks like it's not something that you wake up and do, but because you are bypassing the conversation that you were talking about, that's what it looks like in real time. It looks like a woman just wake up and be like, I don't want to do this no more. But maybe whole time for the past 2 or 3 months, she been planning on how she's gonna get out of this situation without trying to hurt anybody's feelings. But you're really hurting somebody's feelings because you just ripping the Band-Aid off without even trying to work through it.
It's also tough because...
And that's not love, in my opinion.
And what is that?
Childish. Immaturity.
I disagree with that.
For me to resent you for 3 months and we supposed to be cool, we supposed to be friends, we supposed to be in love, and I'm looking at you every day and don't say nothing, and then I just wake up and dip.
So sure, that's not an act of love. But if we go back to using a more visual comparison that most people, can relate to, Issa and Lawrence never stopped loving each other. The love didn't go away. That wasn't what you said. You said that's not love. And so I want to be very clear.
Okay.
They never stopped loving each other.
See, this is why
the friendship wavered.
This is why it's different.
The respect wavered. The support changed. But they went through that, and yes, it's hypothetical, fine. They went through that entire show loving each other and resenting the fact that they couldn't figure it out because they did love each other. Love never wavered. They didn't like each other for a while.
That must be what you mean when you say love isn't enough then.
That's exactly what
because
I mean.
if you're, but by definition, if you're meaning that love, the feeling isn't enough, then I totally agree. But I don't think that love is feelings. I think it's acts. I think it's what you do.
It's what you do. It's what I feel. What you do
crazy.
Me.
That's crazy.
No.
Because that means
How's it crazy?
No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not saying crazy like you're wrong.
Oh,
I'm saying that's crazy like
the idea.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Also, and this is
a man versus woman.
It is a man versus woman thing, but also it's a Jackson thing because Jackson also strongly dislikes love languages.
Yeah, man.
Because love languages, it's how the person feels love. If you're an acts of service guy and we're dating, if I come and clean your house, that's an act of service. You're going to feel love because of what I did. You feel love based off of somebody's actions. Yes.
No. That's.
Yeah.
Are you?
Because you're right.
In your example, yeah, sure.
I'm saying what I'm saying because you're right, but it's only half of the equation.
I got you.
It's only half of it.
Yeah. True.
Anyway, this is a great time. I'm having a great time.
1 second, because it feels like you're about to go to the next topic.
No.
Can you? Because you're closest and you're on the hard sofa. It's easier for you to get up. Can you go walk behind this camera?
Oh, work. Okay.
And hit the record button again, because it goes off after 29 minutes.
It's been 29 minutes?
Probably. Is it still recording or no?
It is.
So where's
29.30.
See? Like, I'm a master. So we kind of long-winded, so that's
we
why
are long-winded.
Okay. That's
and we bounce off of each other.
It's completely fine, honestly.
Give us a good
it helps. It helps with everything. So this episode is brought to you by One Fragrance House. Finding
Hey, yo.
That was so just placed.
Finding the one of one, because you are one of one. So that's kind of where I love to talk about love, because it's such a deep thing that everyone feels something about, right? We all want to be loved. We want to feel love. We want to give love. That's the whole purpose of life in some way. If you're not giving love to someone in some aspect, you feel empty. You feel like a dark hole in your heart. I think. No?
That's real dark. That's dark right there.
I don't
Sheesh.
know. Have you ever like not given?
Dark
Have you ever
hole.
felt like you want to give love to someone, but they aren't able to accept it?
1000%.
And then it's just like you feel like there's something wrong with you, so you feel it's a
No.
darkness.
I be pointing my fingers. It's you.
No. See, yeah, that's where I get off that train right there too.
Well, get back on.
It's I can relate in terms of when I don't feel as if I'm receiving the love that I give. But not necessarily like if I'm loving someone and they're not receiving it and I'm being like, damn, like what's wrong with me? Like, because I guess over time, I guess over experiences, I've come to realize I think it's a lot about people's childhoods, really. And I had a conversation with a young lady, and she was kind of mentioning just some things that she went through in her childhood, and it kind of explained why it's hard for her to receive love from people, because she doesn't feel like she was raised with love or within love. And like whenever I speak about like my parents and my family, and just how I grew up, she was like, well, you was obviously raised like with love though. You know what I mean? So, and it was weird because she was kind of like, don't stop doing it the way that you do it, because the way that you're doing it is like the right way. It just may not work with everybody. Because like, I mean, super extreme example, but imagine just somebody who was raised in a 2-parent household, married, their parents show each other affection, their parents show the child affection, hugs and kisses and I love yous, and then that kid grows up and dates somebody who was in a household with no father, and the mom was always working and never really home, and never said I love you, and never gave hugs, and never gave kisses, and never had soft conversations of discipline, but still with love though, only whoopings or only beatings. And now that person, that girl grows up. How are we going to make that work if she doesn't have the awareness to understand that, maybe I wasn't raised the best. Let me go figure out how to get this back on the rails. Like if you just, because a lot of people just go through life and just be like, yo, this is what I went through and that's why I'm the way that I am. And that's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's a situation where I probably would be, where it's like, damn, like the harder I try to love this person, it's just not working. Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? But I've been in those situations, but I think the older I've gotten, I've understood that it wasn't really, it's always something going on with everybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't know what that is, but it stems from something,
I mean, yeah, everyone is loved and receives love differently, even in the same household where you have two parents and you have love. Like I look at, for example, like my sister, my brother, and myself, we all receive our parents' love in completely different ways. I am the last born. I'm the baby of the family. And I feel like I'm not more outgoing. It's just like I've received everyone's types of love. And so I'm just that outpouring of, I love yous and I appreciate yous, because I didn't always hear and see that, but I also did in a way. Like I empathize with my brother because he's the male version, right? And boys don't always get the I love you. So I've never heard him say to me, I love you.
Yeah.
To this day. Haven't heard it. Love you. But I've said it to him, and he just is like, okay. And it's
That's crazy.
and I'm just like, well,
But I think that's also, I think, more common than
and I've accepted, like, we just aren't the same. We don't receive and give love the same way, and that's completely fine. Still love him, still accept him as my brother. I'm not gonna like discard him because he doesn't say it.
Sure.
But I think that has affected me some kind of way in my psychology of how I show up in relationships. Because I'm just like, I need you to show it to me. Now, mind you, he has showed me
Sure.
in ways that I love you as my sister. I protect you as my sister. But it's just like, but I need you to say it. And that's just not how he is. And that's fine. I think just being able to accept that that might not be who they are at the moment. They just have to be self-aware. And if they desire to grow into that person, a different version, that's fine. If they don't, then they don't.
To me, it's not even a. I mean, I know that's like that's a sibling relationship, but like if we're comparing it to like romantic relationships, I ain't gonna, that would kind of piss me off. Just cause, oh, why is that?
Pissed off is a strong
Yo, your ad libs is funny. But not like just the part of it's always gotten under my skin when people know that they have certain issues, but they just chalk it up to just like, that's just me. You know, I'm always late. That's just me.
Sorry.
You know, I'm always what's something else I've heard? Oh yeah, I got a crazy mouth, man. I just be saying anything to anybody, anytime, man. Hey, that's just me. But like, bro.
But you could do better.
So you know that you're doing something wrong, but you just gonna keep doing it, like without even attempting to like improve upon it, like that. To me is where I gotta draw the line, because it's like, bro, you don't even, not even that you don't love me, like you don't even really want to improve yourself.
Respectfully.
So I'm listening to a book.
Oh, I thought this is.
Oh, the fantasy.
Oh.
And she reads fantasy novels. She likes to call them something different though.
Gangster romance.
Oh. Sounds aggressive.
A gangster romance novel.
They're just so good because it's always like such a sharp like contrast in the players, right? Like,
because it's super fiction.
Yeah, some of this is someone's real life, I'm sure.
so
Crazy.
It's what they wanted it to be.
I am a strong believer, very similar to, like, I think I might have said this to you, but like Squid Game, that's happening somewhere. Just because it's not happening here, just because it feels unreal for us, it's happening somewhere. This gangster love life, baby, it's happening in somebody's world. Okay, maybe not ours, but like there's some thug loving some super nerdy, super sweet girl out there.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is.
All right.
Anyway,
It's real.
it is real.
And he's treating her amazingly.
So in the book,
A little bit.
there is a woman. She's in her 30s. This is gonna get very dark very quickly. So like, I'm gonna apologize to anybody that this triggers. She has a little brother who's about, I want to say he's about maybe 8 or so years younger than her. When they were younger, their father murdered their mother in front of the sister, and then killed himself. The father did. So present day in the book, she's living her life taking care of her little brother. She instantly took her little brother under her wing, right? Has worked for them, gave them house and home. They do live, I believe it's a duplex that they live in, and their aunt lives above them, and then they live in the other place or whatever. But the sister has essentially raised her little brother. The sister also was the one to witness the murder and the suicide. The little brother was asleep. The little brother thinks that their parents died in a car accident when he was younger, because sister did not want him to know about that. Now, sister is of age and she's, living her life. She's still trying to provide for her little brother. And she meets this gangster.
Love a gangster love.
Love it. And he immediately
Why?
We love gangster love.
he immediately sets eyes on her. And
What kind of gangster was he though? For context.
He's, I mean, gang, street, like runs
he's in
the
a gang.
street. I believe, yeah. I believe he's head of, yeah. And like has surpassed like the guy who thought he was at the top. Like
So he's a leader of a gang, or
Him
is
and
he
his
a
twin-
drug?
him and his
he's a-
twin brother.
You know what? That sounds like a protector. Sounds like a leader.
I know y'all know about this. I know y'all know.
Sounds like he's got some responsibilities he's gonna take care of.
So he sets his sights on Big Sister. And Big Sister is immediately like, why me? She's not timid. Like, they live in New York. The book is placed in New York. And so she has that like kind of gruff sound. It's actually playing tricks on me because the narrator gives little boy trying to be grown, like that's the voice that it gives, but this is the voice of the sister. So she has that rough kind of exterior kind of personality, right? But this gangster, like, he is like, no, she's it, like she's the one for me. And so she finally opens up to him about what happened to her. And she's always had this very rough exterior because she saw the one person when she was a child who was supposed to love her, who she was supposed to be able to trust to take care of her, her little brother, her mom, kill her mom in front of her. And so her trust is shattered. She's like, I don't know how to trust a man because the one that I thought that I could, he robbed me of everything I knew. Then the second man that she thought she could trust at that time was a guy who was pretty much like her best friend. They were essentially in love as, you know, teeny boppers. And he went to jail. He was a part of a gang, right? He was older, part of a gang. He went to jail, promised her that he would write her when he got upstate, never wrote her. So now it's like the two men, why are you chuckling?
Oh, now I'm gonna go to another gang member.
But she didn't, that wasn't her MO. And actually, I don't believe she knew that he was a part of a gang when she was younger. She just knew. She actually saw him, ironically, she saw him in jail the day her and her little brother were taken to the police station to make a statement about her parents. She saw him in jail. And when she laid eyes on him, he was like, I'm going away for a while, but I promise I'm going to write you. And he never did. So now her adult life, she's having to relearn, how do I trust men? Because the two men I thought I could trust, specifically my father, robbed me of everything. As a child, to kill my mother in front of me is one thing, but then to kill yourself in front of me?
No regard.
No regard. And now she's in the world and there's this guy who wants to do for her. And I mean, like, do for her, like, gangster love, right? Wants to take all of her pain away. Doesn't want her to have to feel like she has to work for anything. Like, wants to take all of her problems away. And she's struggling because she's like, the two times I did trust a man, I was left heartbroken. Why are you chuckling?
I'm just listening.
No,
to
you're
the
not.
I'm listening to the
You're
story.
literally laughing.
I just can't believe I can't believe it.
This is the story.
I only gave that example because it's the most recent something that's come to mind for me. But like,
Man, I am listening respectfully, not interrupting.
to your earlier, you are interrupting because you know I'm gonna see your smile. You know I'm gonna see
It's
your
not
face.
an interruption. I don't.
When I think of,
Scowl? Like, what you want me to do?
I don't like you at all.
Go ahead, man.
Lord.
I was giving that as an example of like, I agree with you when you talk about the things that happen throughout your life, not just as a child, but throughout your life. It shapes how you see the world,
I got you.
right? Like everything that happens to you from when you are a child, how your parents love one another, how they hate one another, right? How they love you, how they hate you. You know what I mean? Like how much you can lean on your parents as a child, like that, you will carry that with you. If you lose a best friend as a child or a best friend, does you wrong or like stabs you in the back, all of that is going to create who you show up to be in the world as an adult. And your person will continue to evolve because life continues to happen. And so as things happen to you, it's almost like I look at it like a Lego set, right? Like you add these building blocks and you do evolve. You get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, but you will begin to change and transform based on the pieces that are added to you. That was good. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I heard it.
Right or wrong.
That was good. That was good. That's really good.
So wait.
That was good.
So wait.
Here we go.
And that's true.
Are you?
She ain't speaking no lies.
So are you guys gangster lovers? Yeah, that's y'all
Are we
type.
gangster lovers?
Yeah,
I
like
was.
what's your
I
type?
was once a gangster lover. I was a bad boy lover.
Explain to me the
He
appeal.
smoked cigarettes.
What's the? You said what?
He went straight to cigarettes. He didn't skip the blacks. The black amounts.
Did he smell like cigarettes?
He smelled like cigarettes.
And you were in love.
I was in love.
I know you were.
The first person I really cared about.
I know you were.
That's crazy.
That I
kissed
thought cared about me.
I kissed a girl who smoked cigarettes. Not
Horrible.
the best. Yeah.
Was it the one who hit you?
The one who hit me. Ain't nobody ever hit me.
Oh.
What are you talking about? Are you
That.
spreading misinformation over here, bro?
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that I literally was in love with this guy in high school. That he's just probably, and to this day looks the same. He was not that cute, but that was 07, 08.
Don't hate on him now.
I'm not.
She's evolved.
But he had, the what you call them, them pants like that. The lean with it, rock with
Laffy
it.
Taffy.
Yeah, he had them jorts on, jean shorts with the tickets.
That is so rich.
Oh my god,
That's good.
Wait,
That's good.
Hey, what year?
07,
high school.
07, 08. The lean with it, rock with it
That's
outfit.
good.
Long white tee. Saw him at the fair.
She hit the.
He was in love with Fabo. He was in love with Fabo.
Essentially,
That's what I was. That's what I liked. That's all I knew.
That's hilarious.
That is all that was available to me. That's all I had access to at that age.
You speak such proper English. Like, what do you mean? I feel like your accessibility should have been wider.
we're normally the type.
That's
how that goes.
Mind you, I was from Tennessee.
What does that mean?
Tennessee. Not a lot of black people there unless they're your
true.
cousins. I'm telling you because that's what it is.
Memphis be
If they weren't already
every day. They got a
Memphis
I'm
is
not from
not all of
Memphis.
Tennessee.
Right.
It's part of it.
That is. That's not discriminatory.
But like, there's so many people in Georgia. Look at Atlanta. We're just one city, guys. Just one city.
I'm just saying.
I'm letting you know, if I wasn't related to them, they're probably someone's cousin that also was down the line. So it was a very limited access, and I didn't understand that I had such limited access until I got to a different city, and I was like, oh, there's more people that I'm not related to that I can actually date now. But in that moment, that's all I saw. So that's all I was attracted to, and literally broke my heart.
Shocker.
Cheated on me with my cousin.
Ooh.
Cheated on me with another girl who called my phone, and we actually got cool a little bit.
She came to you like a woman. Y'all became friends.
First off, this man is my man. We sit here investigating together, and I was like, mind you, I'm 17.
Not the weekend.
I'm 17 in high school. And I'm
Wait.
going through this
How old was he?
No, actually, no. Was I 17? I might have been 16.
How old was
17.
he? How old was
He
he?
was a senior in high school.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I was a freshman, sophomore era.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it still like shaped me.
God, but to be a gangster in high school, boy.
I mean, he graduated now. He graduated. He got the diploma.
He threatened it out of somebody.
The world may never know.
He threatened his way out of it, or he gave him a little something on the side for the degree or something. I mean, I just
Now he did look like the type to stand somebody up. Like, look, bro, meet me outside. But I had some very interesting relationships in high school, but that did shape me to never date that type where I was literally arguing, I was fighting, and I was like, this is not love. I've never seen this before. I never experienced this with my parents. My parents don't fight and argue in front of me. So I don't even know how to react. And now as an adult, I have experienced mild verbal abuse as well. So I'm just like, you don't trust me. If I gotta prove myself to you, I gotta explain where I'm going. I gotta explain all these things. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I wish I would explain myself to a grown man about my whereabouts and what I'm doing. If you don't trust me, you don't trust me, and that means that we don't need to be together because trust is the foundation.
What's the difference between
But I digress.
What's the difference between somebody not trusting you and them just wanting to be able to protect you if something happens?
Being insecure. That's what that was in
I
my
didn't say that.
in my situation.
I didn't say that.
I know, but that's what it was. But
But I'm saying, what's the line though?
Okay, so for me, I'm very quick at this point to ask a lot of questions. Number one, what's your status? Can I trust you from the get-go? Are you going to tell me the truth, or am I going to have to find out? Because I'm always going to find out.
Wait,
Truth.
status
Trust. Marriage.
Oh, I thought you meant age.
That too. That's what judging. All the things. I let them tell me. I literally will just ask them out the blue. What we talking about? You had lunch today?
Tell the truth.
What outfit did you wear?
In 2020, you more scared of somebody with AIDS or COVID?
AIDS. COVID, you can probably cure that.
In 2020, though, I'm saying.
Robitussin.
In
man. Robitussin.
2020, what'd you think?
Definitely COVID.
Well,
You're sick.
okay.
20 in the year 2020.
Okay, in March of 2020 or May of
That's what I'm
2020?
saying. In 2020, when the hospitals were literally putting dead bodies out back because they ran out of room inside.
Yeah,
That's
true.
COVID.
Yeah, you're right.
In 2020,
You're right.
niggas got prep. Niggas got people got medication
Look at you.
for things they can't get rid of. But in 2020,
Your life was on the line.
your mortuary was grass.
But no, okay. But on a serious note, though, like, so, and I'm not the hovering, jealous.
Jackson gonna miss it every time.
What's the other word for it?
Buddy gonna be like,
Possessive type, right?
Okay.
Like I could. Oh my! I'm so easy to be cheated on. Like somebody could cheat on me so easily.
I was working. What did you have time to do that?
But like,
Working on 7 documentaries.
Dang,
But-
you gotta not be that way. I don't think that's a good trait.
no, I'm just saying because I'm not jealous. Like I'm not somebody to. I'm saying like I trust people.
Yeah, but you shouldn't just let them cheat on you.
No, I'm saying I don't know if I've ever been cheated on, but I'm saying if somebody wanted to cheat on me, like they probably could, because they could probably just tell me.
I'm gonna
whatever.
cut that out. They gonna find you and be like, I can do what I want, girl.
But
You don't be paying attention.
They're gonna put this episode in there. Take a clip of this.
but what I'm saying is though,
Let you finish.
what's the difference between somebody you thinking that a man is possessive and controlling because he asking about your whereabouts versus a man who is just really just wants to protect you and make sure that you're okay, so he just wants to know where you're going to be?
There's a tone.
She answered your question the first time.
What'd she say?
She said insecurity. That is the difference between the two. One is insecure. That's the intent of it. That
But
was
I
the
mean,
answer
like-
to the question.
Okay, but I'm saying like
How do I know?
paint the picture for me. Like
Okay.
what does it look like?
So this in
More so.
particular person, let me give you a real example. I was out in Jackson, Florida. Okay, my parents gonna see this probably. I'm sorry, but I was dating this guy in high school, and literally I was out with our group. It was like a field trip basically, but we were in Jackson, Florida. Nonetheless, I'm out with the girl group, and we were just out and visiting other people's hotel rooms because that's just what we were doing. And he called me and was like, "Where you at?" I was like, "I'm with the girls." And he was like, "I don't believe you. I don't believe you." I was like, "What the world?" I could literally take a photo if I had a camera on my phone, but it's 2009, so I didn't have that advancement at the moment. So I couldn't take a photo. But I was like, "No, I'm with the girls." And he just like went off. I'm just sitting here like, first off, your brother is here. So I think I had to talk to his brother and let him know, like, your brother's tripping. Like, why am I having to explain the fact that I'm on a field trip with other females? And there happens to be men here because this is FCCLA. So if there's men here, it doesn't mean I'm cheating on you. Because you've been cheated on before. You don't know how to handle your emotions because I'm around other men. I tell you, I love you and I care about you. I care about you and I'm not going to cheat on you. I don't have any reason to. I would let you know if I felt something, but I don't feel nothing for nobody else.
insecure.
So the fact that you're arguing with me and don't trust that I'm out on a trip that is for school says a lot about your character. And so that's why I'm so big on a man's friends. I'm big on his previous relationships. Not that I need to know who you dated, but just like, what was your experience with that? Why did you break up? Because that to me goes into what I'm about to experience. I'm about to experience the compound interest on everything you've ever had in life
What you
if
mean
you
by
haven't healed.
what you mean by big on his friends? What you mean?
Oh, who's in your ear every day? Who are you listening to? What are you consuming on a daily basis?
No, okay.
Who are your influences?
Absolutely. I've had men that I've seen that are so amazing at life because of who pours into them when they're going through something. And I've seen the opposite of that because they're so down on themselves because they don't have anyone, or the people they do have are like, man, let's just go to the club, man, let's just go hang out at the bar, let's da. You're not giving him any real advice. You're just putting, like you said, a gauze on a situation, hoping that it absorbs whatever issues that are pouring out. That's not healing. You need people in your life that are going to help heal you or help get you through with certain things. So I'm really big on Miles Monroe. Like if my friend is going through something, I'm sending her a video, I'm sending her Cash App, I'm sending you something. I would hope what I'm telling you is going to be a spiritual experience that you can take and get better and heal and not just bandage the issue, right? And I expect that from my husband's friends. Like if that's how your friends talk to you, that's how you're going to talk to our son and our daughter. It's just going to carry through. So I'm just, and that's how you're going to talk to me on top of that. So if you're not bringing me something that I can really grow from within our conversation, it's probably because of what you've been listening to. Future. You've been listening to Future.
I wonder if you could, is it fair to apply that same logic to women who listen to ratchet music or watch reality TV?
Yeah, because I don't listen to any of those things, but I can definitely see
Yeah,
the difference.
not you.
I
I'm just-
ain't gonna
just
say I
general.
don't never listen to. I do like a little bit of Megan, you know, on her knees. She's cute, you know. Everyone, I think it's good for a little bit of motivation. She has some very upbeat songs that I think are cool, but I'm very intentional about blocking out the things that I don't need to repeat in life. You know, my parents used to tell us, all right, now we're going to watch this movie, but they got some kissing in it. So cover your eyes up. They got some cussing in it. So bad word. That's
You
what
grew
we had.
up like super religious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can actually appreciate that now because it does help me to censor some things out, but also not too much where it's like, I don't deal with nobody.
Bro, it's a gnat trying to drink my drink.
It's disgusting.
I think it depends on how impressionable somebody is.
Yeah.
Right. Because we do live in I was actually just speaking to somebody about this because you guys have TikTok? Okay, girl.
I do.
Jay, you not on TikTok?
I got hacked. And
Why
I
are
can't
you
log in.
talking to gangsters? Like,
When was that? This was high school. This was high school. This is
Pay
MySpace.
Jackson no attention. He's a troll.
MySpace.
He's a troll. Pay him no mind.
Learning.
He is a straight troll.
Thought I knew you.
So on TikTok, well, maybe not fully on TikTok. It's probably, I think it's made its way to Instagram at this point, but somebody has recently this week introduced the differences between a baddie and a cutie patootie.
oh my God.
Oh.
Is it a...
I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back full circle.
I hate these new... That's how I'm
So-
old.
But the
ahead, my
reason
bad,
you
man.
feel that way is because you're not easily impressionable, right? And so I was talking to a friend and we were talking about how the moment somebody brings up another category, people who are easily impressionable are going to try to then fit into said category, right? And so everybody wants to belong. This is my feedback to my friend when we were talking about this. Everybody needs to belong, right? And not having a sense of belonging is a lot of people, why people are so lost and feel so alone and feel like they don't have anybody to turn to because they don't have a sense of belonging, right? Everybody has to have a sense of, I belong somewhere, I fit somewhere, I found my people, I know how to get to my people, right? when people don't have a sense of belonging, they do become impressionable. So then when they hear music that then talks about, I don't know, be this, be that, men ain't, yada, yada, yada. They're like, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. But they don't have a sense of belonging. They don't have anything to ground them, right? Like they don't have anything to keep them steady minded and like focused on who they really are. So then in that instance, to Jackson's question, absolutely. What women listen to can most certainly direct how we think, but it depends on how impressionable women are, right? Like, I'm not a super Meg fan. Does she have some bops? For sure. Am I going to listen to her last however many albums in a row? Immediately, no. And it doesn't work for me. Same thing with Cardi and who are the Bopsy twins? Not Bopsy twins.
JT and
Them, the City Girls.
oh yeah, sorry. I done split them up. My bad, y'all. You
How
knew
old
we
are
were a
you?
group.
The Bopsy twins? What? Oh my goodness.
But like that's how
bigger
far
body.
removed from that I am. Like I don't. They could walk past me today, and they would just look like another Atlanta girl. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. You look regular to me. That's not for me, right? Like I'm
not aspiring to be that.
and
What was the difference between Batty and Cutesy Patootie though? What was that?
whoa, it's not cutesy, patootsy.
What did I?
It's yeah,
yeah. I'm old too now. Oh,
it's
damn.
cutie patootie.
There you go.
Like Cabbage Patch Kids, like cookie cutters.
So I can
Oh.
yes, no,
No,
not
They
quite,
don't.
I
no.
feel like the
Well, I don't
baddies
know.
is
Then I don't
cookie
know.
cutters.
no.
So
No, the baddies are bad
No.
to the bone.
so
Let's talk about that.
so
Okay, go ahead.
so the difference between the two, at least the original difference. I'm actually gonna do something, and I hope you do not get offended.
Who, me?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know how to be offended at this point. This is a great conversation.
You would give traditional Atlanta baddie. Just follow me.
Okay,
Follow me.
listener.
She just said, "Don't be offended."
I did.
'Cause I don't even know.
You go clutching your pearls.
'Cause I'm thinking I was a cutie patootie.
No, immediately no. Cutie patootie is gonna be like the turn down, probably generally gonna be somewhere in a corner reading a book by her lonesome.
Damn, she says you can't read.
That's not what I said.
crazy.
That's not at all what I said. No. I can give a perfect example.
Yeah.
When we were sitting here, you were like, there was a pool party from what time?
3 to 12.
And she was gonna go. You're never gonna find me going to a pool party from 3 to 12. I'm going home to feed my plants. I'm going home to have a good time with my plants. I'm probably gonna pull a homemade frozen cookie out of my freezer that I made.
Yes.
That's the difference, or an example of the difference, right? Like
So it's not a
She
look;
didn't
it's a
answer that.
behavior.
She was like, after this?
that, she literally was like, yeah, I was thinking about going after tonight, after recording. You were going outside.
And see, that was actually a debate in my mind because I was like, I have to choose because I honestly would not do both.
Child.
So I would honestly be the person that's pulling a cookie out the freezer
Yeah,
too. But
I wouldn't have been choosing.
oh,
That though, right? Like you probably are gonna. You have on heels.
yeah.
Yeah. It is a look, but it's an aesthetic, right? Like wearing a dress with heels, with makeup. You look gorgeous. I threw on a brow. That was all I had for the people, babe. But I also traditionally come out of the house like this, right? Like I don't, you're rarely going to see me in makeup. And it's not because I don't like it. I love makeup. It's just not something that I do, you know?
Yeah.
That's the difference. Like a baddie is gonna like the dress. It's like you could step out and just be like, yes, all the time. The cutie patootie is just a cute girl. Just, she just shows up. Cute. She's just kind of gonna just show up. Don't really make no noise. Not really, people don't generally flock to, or like you're not the center of attention. Not that you are, but like not the center of attention, not drawing a lot of attention, generally relatively quiet. It's the aesthetic.
I see.
So to answer I hope that helps you kind of visualize.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, or whoever made it was trying to say. I just come from a time.
Yeah, you do.
where the definitions are just so different.
Sure.
Because today it seems like a quote unquote baddie is like what you can put on.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was in high school, growing up, middle school, high school, college, the girl who was bad was really based on like what she didn't have to put on.
Sure.
And she was basically a 10. But that's not how it's described today. Because like
I can see that.
you could wake up a woman could wake up looking like me, but still be a baddie because she put on that's the example though.
How far are we going?
Like because she puts on a fire face of makeup or a 30-inch bust down middle part, whatever y'all say.
You better come on.
And she got on, you know what I'm saying? She got on whatever she got on, and she got her ass fat, or she got a BBL, or whatever or tattoos or whatever the aesthetic, like you said, is. Even though she woke up looking like Jackson, now she's a baddie because she's put on all these accessories. That would never fly in when I was in high school. No,
but
you bad if you wake up and you bad.
Yeah.
That's a baddie to people in my age group.
Sure. And it's interesting because the moment this aesthetic, the cutie patootie aesthetic, now everybody wants to be a cutie patootie because the men are like, oh, this been what I've been looking for this whole time.
That's not. Don't do the voice because that's not a lie. It's not a lie. Because go ahead. Oh wait. Can you hit the button again?
I was gonna say, is the cutie patootie the old baddie?
The cutie patootie is the natural baddie, the original baddie. Yeah, the OG baddie for sure.
Like the 90s fine.
Sure.
Basically.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. But not even because like, okay, I'm trying to think of somebody that.
So you're not gonna hit the button. No, go ahead. I'm messing with you. Finish your thought. Yeah, because you said my foot was heavy.
It's a boulder.
I'm trying to think of somebody on TV that's like, because
Myra from Family Matters.
yes.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes. Versus Laura. Laura in Family Matters was a baddie.
No, she wasn't.
Sure.
But that's how they hyped her. That's how they tried to hype her.
Yes, that is a beautiful, that's
Yeah.
a great comparison.
That's how they tried to hype her.
Myra versus Laura.
Myra was the true bad one.
She was so cute.
Yeah.
She was just, and it wasn't like, because also I think there's in this conversation is like, cutie patooties aren't really like sex appeal is I think the missing key, right?
Okay.
Baddies generally have the sex appeal. Cutie patooties I'll add my own little definition because I don't know what the heck they got going on, but cutie patooties I think can give that when they want to. They might wear a shirt that's more revealing than not, but they're not going to be outside in lingerie.
Right.
That's not how they're going. Yeah. For sure.
It's too much.
Yeah, like they're not coming out like that. Like they're not gonna have the bottom of their butt cheeks out. Like they're gonna have probably some shorts, but like they're gonna be respectable length shorts, right? They're probably not gonna, have on, a whole heck of a lot of lashes that flutter to their eyebrows. Like they're just not gonna, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be the more natural, regular, kind of everyday, I'm comfortable in who I am kind of appeal aesthetic, right? I don't know. But again, now everybody wants to be a cutie patootie. And it's interesting because when Baddie first came out, I was like, I don't know what this is. I don't fit this. This is it. I'll never be a baddie. And it's not that I ever really choosing nicer, cleaner language. Respectfully. Yeah. It's not that I ever really wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
I had to, though, find comfort in being who and what I was. And I am not that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't show up that way. Now, when it is time for me to get dressed, I can definitely throw on a face.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be quite impeccable.
Oh, I know.
Quite impeccable. Am I going to go to somewhere to allow somebody to do my face? No, I have freckles. That's not smart. That's not smart at all. Is it going to be amazing? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can I wear a heel? Absolutely. Do I love them? No.
Mm.
I don't. Am I going to wear a skin tight dress? Immediately, no. Mm-mm. And so the baddie, I never fit baddie. I fit, you look good. Jackson give you a compliment. You look nice. That's why I know I'm doing something. Because Jackson be like, you look nice. And I'd be like, yeah, I did this.
That's hilarious, man. So wait, so do you think you do or you don't think that men? What do you think men want?
Ooh,
What y'all think? What
that's
y'all
a good
think men
question.
want?
Men don't know what they want.
Oh, here we go.
You know. Not. Okay, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just
Gender
kidding.
war.
Now, do you want to go?
Do you want to go? Do you want to go?
You were talking though, so please.
Yeah.
Okay, I think men